love that familiar sound. It is absolutely time for the NFL draft being held this year at the world famous Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where tomorrow it's going to be what, 59 degrees and raining and maybe a little snow in the forecast still, but the fans there will be super excited for the first time ever. They travel that far north for the draft. I've got Sydney on the seat, Sid on the scene, Seymour, jumping Jeremy Bolton, and we got lovely Lindsay Diaz. And of course, as always, Shane Kyle Faltanica spinning the dials. Hey, gang, hope you all had a great Easter weekend. Our thoughts and prayers go out Catholic religion as they lost over the weekend. Okay, kind of jump into it. What are we looking at today?
Well, we're looking at a very cold location, and I'm searching for cheese, but I have yet to find any. But here's the thing, Mark. Interesting that I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend, but it appears that the weekend continued because I think we've got Six Flags on the field.
Hankies on the field. Jeremy, what is happening?
Well, Mark, just like the first day of the draft, we're still optimistic of where we're going to end up at the end of the month here.
Yeah, a little bit of optimism going on there, and we're seeing some changes moving in that leaderboard. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Lovely, Lindsay. What do you got?
I'm really wondering if these team captains are regretting their draft picks after all these hankies.
Well, it could be they might be looking at some trades come down the line, or by the time we get to the end of the season, there's a thing called free agency, so you never know what may happen. That all being said, let's just take a look at where we're at. So we've got the Keller Crushers still with a fairly substantial lead, although that lead is shrinking down to 2,562 points, only 250 points ahead of the up and coming Carolina Mountain Crew, who made a big jump this past week in the standings, gang.
Yeah, they're putting in the work.
They're putting in the work. Speaking of putting in the work, let's just take a look at what's happening with those red little boxes, which we call them yellow hankies on the field. Charleston Mount Pleasant, once again, harming the Attract Impact team with a yellow hanky on the field. Apex, Raleigh Briar Creek, same thing for the Keller Crushers. And then the Dynamite Dash Masters got one there from the Columbia downtown team, and then Asheville and Kernersville. Same thing. We've got a team captain with a hanky on the field. Hopefully, it's not that, oh, it's the Monday after Easter and everyone's supposed to be off. We did say everybody was off on Good Friday, but not the Monday thereafter. So as we head into, and of course, then we have the Hungry Buffaloes. As we head into this next week, gang, what do you all think needs to happen? Sid?
Well, I think team captains need to get back to communicating and really checking this maybe before they leave for the end of the day to ensure that numbers are being reported.
Yeah, yeah. Jumping Jeremy, what do you got?
Well, the scouts or the market centers need to put in the work to make sure that they make it a memorable month and a memorable draft this year.
That's exactly right. Activities lead to results. And the woman of many words, lovely Lindsay.
I'm sorry, I was speechless.
She was speechless. There we go. All right, gang. Well, we will see you tomorrow as we get one day closer to the NFL draft and the dash to dollar. Sorry, I'm sure you're missing the hat today, but I am traveling on assignment and left the hat at home, but it'll be back home and on tomorrow. And we may have some little ones hanging on our call tomorrow. So stay tuned for some kids from Cleveland that might have a few things to say. Talk to y'all soon. Take care. Bye.